Previously on the Traveling Together Journal, we crossed the border from Belize and made our way down into the central mountains of Guatemala. We experienced great hospitality at the explosive fiestas of Isla Flores, explored the ruins of Tikal, bathed in a hot spring waterfall, played in the turquoise pools of Sumac Champe, and slept outside of a giant cave full of bats.
The only thing that is not cool about a bat is that you can't snuggle it. Good morning. Today we are leaving Lanquin area and we are headed to Coban. It is a decently sized city. On our way up to Sumac Champe, the 6-hour plus dirt road, it kind of sounded like our front end, like something was just gonna fall off, maybe the wheel. Hopefully we get all the way to Coban without any incidences, and Matt can kind of figure out what is going on with our front end. So those are our goals today.
Heading west from Sumac Champe Lanquin, the roads quickly became paved and the drive proved much easier than the drive in from the east. We arrived in Coban midday with a steady rain and decided that we didn't want to camp or work on the truck in these conditions. So with plenty of daylight and good pavement, we pushed on to get as close to Guatemala City as we could, with the idea that the capital city would provide more mechanics and better parts availability if we needed it.
Today is day 206 of travel and we're gonna head into Guatemala City. We slept at this restaurant, which is really kind of a paradise in the middle of this like concrete jungle. It's just industry, big semi trucks and just dry dirt, and it's dusty and gross out there. But in here, there's like all these pretty plants. They have a swimming pool. They locked the gates up at night. The bathrooms are like super nice and clean. Oh, it's pretty nice for a restaurant parking lot. Matt just is coming back from taking the dog for a little walk into the sketchy part of town. We're gonna have a little bit of breakfast and be on our way. Hi, Jaggies! We're learning a bunch of new things this morning as far as food's concerned. We did not know what the word mosh was on the breakfast menu, and then she said it was avena, which is oatmeal. So Matt just got his mosh, and it is like a liquidy substance in a cup that they served with his coffee.
It smells like oatmeal though.
To be enjoyed before breakfast.
Fork, apparently.
Fork. No, she just gave that to us because we're having food. She's just bringing stuff because they're like doing proper food service.
I have a spoon for my mush.
No, you're supposed to drink it. That's what I'm saying. There's like a handle.
Okay.
How is it?
Tastes like milk watered down with some oats in it and like cinnamon, like stuff you'd normally put in oats. But I guess they like their oats the same way they like their beans, liquid style.
I ordered a big juice. They said it's the detoxifier. It's got orange juice, pineapple, and cilantro, which is a detoxifier, and I don't feel very good. So last night I was already eyeing this baby. Oh, that's gonna make me feel better for sure.
Does it taste good?
Yeah, that's really good. I feel like such a little piggy. Look at all this food I got. Look at Matt's over there.
This is a lot of food.
This is a lot of food, but it's like
half of what you got though.
He's got scrambled eggs with tomatoes and onions, and this is their liquidy bean stuff. No, actually we got Intero. There's real beans in there. Fried plantains, and then it looks like some kind of cheese, and then plenty of tortillas. I've got a steak, an egg, fried plantains, and I asked for whole beans as well, but I'll live. And it looks like, oh, look at that. I got tortillas with cheese in it. Holy moly.
You're gonna get all proteined up today.
Yeah.
How was it, Amy?
It was pretty good. I ate it all. I'm full though.
Good, because we got a long day of car work ahead of us.
I figure we won't stop to eat for a really long time.
We left the restaurant with the intention of driving into Guatemala City, finding a cheap hotel, and using their parking lot to jack up the truck and take a closer look at our problem. We entered the city and quickly found it impossible to navigate. With intense traffic, overpasses, and divided highways with few opportunities to turn around, we regularly missed turns and couldn't get back to where we were trying to go. I managed to drive us into the middle of a local market that we started to doubt we would ever leave, and all the while failing to find a place to stay that accepted dogs and had secure parking. Eventually, we just had to take a break, so we pulled into a shopping center parking lot. We are in a Walmart parking lot in Guatemala City. I've got the truck jacked up and trying to figure out our noise that happens when we drive over bumps. I think maybe the wheel bearing on the driver's side has gone out. I don't know if you can see that, but if I push top and bottom here, back and forth, there is a movement in the hub that shouldn't be there. I'm gonna read some more of the manuals. I don't think I have the tools to fix it myself, so we might be taking it into a shop tomorrow since today is Sunday. We went across the street from where we were trying to fix our truck at the Walmart to find an ATM. So we went into this big mall, and it is really crazy the contrast between like Guatemala City, where we are right now, and where we were just like the last few days in other parts of Guatemala, where like it was dirt roads and people were like walking long distances carrying heavy firewood bundles and stuff and living in little shacks. And now we're in like the fanciest mall we've been in since we left the United States. It's pretty weird.
I think it's fancier than most malls in the United States. I think we try to have malls like this and then most people can't afford them, so they die. We drove about 30 minutes outside of Guatemala City just to try to find a hotel that would be within our price range. And we are in a pretty, how would you say that?
Rustic.
Rustic. We're in a pretty rustic room, but it looks like clean. It's just really like pieced together, which is just sort of normal. Like we got really used to this kind of thing in Mexico. Lots of stuff like being kind of broken. And anyways, I've got the water running and they say it's hot showers, so I'm hoping to get a nice hot shower. This is the longest we've gone without any showers. It's going on probably like 5 days. That's pretty gross. I mean, we were in like freshwater areas for like the first 3 of those days. So like, I was okay. But today, like being sick, I just want hot showers so bad. That's all I could think about was just wanting a hot shower and just somewhere cozy to relax.
All right, it's Monday morning and I got a hold of the mechanic that we saw recommended on iOverlander, but he said he doesn't do the kind of work that I think we need done, but he recommended another guy. I got a hold of him. They said they can do the work today, so we are packing up to leave our hotel and we're gonna head back into Guatemala City to get the work done, hopefully today.
So typically when you take your car in anywhere down here, you want to make sure that you stay and watch the mechanic work on your vehicle, making sure that they don't do anything that they shouldn't be doing. So we'll see what's going on. Hey Matt, what's up?
He wants me to pull in.
Okay, there you go. Pulling in.
I mean, I hate taking the truck to a mechanic in the States because I just don't have a regular mechanic, so you're always like nervous about like, oh, is this guy gonna try to rip me off? Does he really know what he's doing? So then it's even harder when you're trying to communicate like what your problems are in Spanish and hoping that they get what you're asking.
Yeah, so Matt was really cute last night. He was with the dictionary, and we did have Wi-Fi on our phone, looking up all the words that he was gonna need to communicate our problem today. Getting ready for this. So what did he say?
Well, I said that it is the bearings, like that hot. So he's gonna take it apart and basically check to see if we need new ones or if they just need to be cleaned, repacked, and adjusted. So that's kind of step one, to see if we need new ones or not, and then if we do, then we'll start trying to buy us some new ones. So they seem pretty confident though, so hopefully they'll all get sorted out today. Here.
They fixed our bearings that just needed to be repacked, and Matt and one of these guys just went and took the truck for a test drive. We were hoping to get rid of the clanking, that sound where it sounds like the front wheels are gonna pop off, but it didn't take care of it. So they are inspecting to see what else might be going on. Matt and the mechanic are going out for another test drive.
It turns out that the bolt on the lower driver's side shock mount had loosened slightly, allowing it to move and cause a clanking sound whenever the suspension rapidly drooped and compressed. With the mystery solved, and our bill equivalent to about $18 US paid, we were excited to be on our way.
We just left the mechanics, but then realized we have no idea what we're doing or where we're going.
Take a lot longer.
We thought it was going to take like all day, and then so we didn't make any plans. Because you never know. So the original plan around Guatemala was to do some of these volcanoes that they've got going on, but I'm sick. There's no hiking volcanoes for me right now, and there's no like awesome places to just hang out and camp anywhere around. So Matt's super excited.
We're going to the beach.
He's so excited. We need to get this guy in the water. I don't know where we're going. Leaving Guatemala City was so hard. We were still in it, but like every few hundred meters there was a broken down car in the middle of the road, just causing traffic jams, traffic havoc. Since we are headed to the beach, we're just filling up all of our water containers making sure we have plenty of water to filter so we don't have to buy water. Once we get to the beach, a lot of times the wells there are very salty. Oh, he's spinning a little sand there.
Home sweet home.
You're spinning some sand there.
Yeah, that's soft for our...
Oh. I hope we can get out.
We'll get out. Might just be a little work.
Alright, so we've been asking around and we found a lady on the street that said that we could park. It was going to cost us 100 quetzales. And then I went back and I was like, well, can we just like eat here and then we can camp for free and use your bathrooms and shower? And she said, sure. So then we decided to come to this place that was in Overlander too. It's called Johnny's Place. And they don't allow camping either. But he also went for the deal about us just driving out onto the beach, camping on the beach, and having dinner and using the restrooms and the shower for free. So we've got kind of free camping. All we have to do is eat some food, and that's probably going to cost us about 100 quetzales. So at least we get something more than just sleeping and toilets out of it. And Jagger is super happy to be back at the beach. And we just ordered some dinner so that we can use the facilities, including internet. And Matt is gonna try to find us a little surf report and see if we can't find ourselves some waves maybe tomorrow.
Next time on the Traveling Together Journal, we're finally back on the Pacific Coast, camping out on the beach and hitting the surf for a little fun in the sun in the warm waters of Guatemala. Hi guys, thanks for watching. Please help us grow our channel by hitting the little thumbs up icon down there and giving us a like. And then subscribe. Join our travels and we'll see you next time.